Hello, fellow fraggers. This is FragWatch. I'm Hano, and today we're going to be doing the review of the Pwnage BLG Stormbreaker Collector's Edition. And it comes with a mouse pad, some cool gear, and a special edition of their Stormbreaker mouse. So let's get to it. I've already opened this and tested these products extensively. So let's get to it. So here is what you get when you open it. You get the mouse, nice Stormbreaker here. Make sure to take the covers off the skates when you get it. In this was very tightly wrapped up the mouse pad. I have it on my desk currently. It took 2 full weeks for me to get this thing to lay flat on my desk, and it still doesn't. You'll see that it's crazy how tight they had it in this to get it in the packaging. You get a cool little pack of gear here, a card, and in here is some grips and a cord and some more skates and all that cool stuff. This card is signed. I am not a huge Valorant guy, so I don't know whose signature that is, but it's one of them. And you get some nice glass skates. I haven't used the glass skates on these yet. This brand at least, or their defaults. And then the dongle here, the 4K polling dongle. So we will set that aside now. That's the box. Very cool box. It's very well built and solid and sturdy. The mouse itself, and this is a nice little pyramid. It stays firmly on the desk. The cord is also soft and pretty high quality, and I think it's 2 meters long. Now this mouse is a huge improvement over the other Stormbreaker variants. Outside of the Platinum, I have not personally tested the Platinum version, but I have 2 of the colorways from 2 separate batches of the original Stormbreaker, the olive and the blue. The olive I got first, and it had major clicking issues where the click would stick, and it came down to a Mylar pad that needed to be moved, and I had to keep doing it with a toothpick. It was an issue, and that was caused by just a lot of playing of Diablo 4. And then the blue one had the same issue, but to a lesser extent. It was more if I clicked down and my finger would move side to side, it would get sticky. So that was an issue with the first one. And support was so-so. It was not a great experience for me with support either time. This mouse though seems to have fixed all those issues, and the reason I bought it is I love the shape so much. Like, this is just it reminds me of like a taller Microsoft IntelliMouse 3.0. Like, if this was 3 centimeters shorter on the hump, it would be close to that shape, I believe, if memory serves me correctly. I got one in storage, but I should pull that out for a video. Anyways, the coloring on this is really cool. I really enjoy it. I dig it. When you get a good mouse pad that matches, and theirs matches all right. I wish these colors were more pronounced and popped out a little bit more. In person, these pop out a lot less than you see on camera. Let me tell you that. You can see up here, this pad still isn't flattened. This is like a month down the road, and 2 weeks of that, I had heavy books on all of this. The entire surface area was covered, and on the corners, each book weighed at least 10 pounds. Like, it just, yeah, pretty crazy how tight they had it wound up, and how much it's kind of ruined the mousing experience for me. Yeah, or the aesthetics really. So the mouse pad is not great. It's really soft. The weave is a pretty standard balance pad weave for like a soft pad. It's almost got like a felt feel, and the weaving is almost like, it looks like lizard scales, like lizard skin, up close. The stitching on the sides is very soft and recessed. It's a little thicker than you see on like other pads, other high-end pads, but it's very soft and definitely not irritating on the arm or anything that would be a negative. The skates on the mouse are of high quality PTFE. The glass skates look like they're going to be good, and seem to be pretty high quality. They look like they're going to be really pretty on there. The Stormbreaker, for those who aren't familiar, does have a movable sensor. There's screws here and here. You can move the sensor up and down, which is a cool feature. It also modifies the weight balancing of the mouse, which is pretty cool. Yeah, they've changed the scroll wheel with this model, and I'm not entirely sure, but these side buttons feel a lot snappier. Almost like I doubt they're optical, but they almost sound and feel optical. The clicks are smooth and crispy, such an improvement over the previous Stormbreaker models. Just, yeah, really, really good. The coating feels about the same as the olive. The blue felt a little bit slicker than both, but this feels exactly like my olive. Would I recommend the collector's edition? Well, for the mousepad, no. No, the mousepad is not great. However, for $20 extra, getting mousepad and some gear and a signed card, that's pretty cool, and the packaging is really neat. I think the mouse itself is $179 US. And the collector's edition is $200. So is the extra stuff worth $30? If you are a BLG fan or into Valorant, or you think that signed card is going to be worth, more than $30 in whatever amount of time you plan on selling it down the road, or you just like those players, I'd say it's worth it. I think the mouse is something I would definitely recommend. I love this mouse. It's got good control, good grip. You can palm grip it. You can claw grip it. Fingertip grip, if your hands are 18 centimeters or longer, requires pretty long fingers, which I do not have. My back of my hand's going to be touching this all the time. It is very good for my hand size, which is 16 by 5 by 12.5, short, fat dwarf hands. It's great for claw grip for me. Both aggressive and a more relaxed, and palm grip, a full palm grip. So I think those are my thoughts on that. Mousepad I wouldn't recommend. I wouldn't even pay $20 for it. Cool design. It should be a little bit more vibrant though. It also has a little bit of wobble on the desk, which is kind of annoying when you're like doing fast flicks. Yeah, so if you're a BLG Valorant fan and all that, or you want this mouse pad to match the colorway of the mouse exactly, collector's edition's for you. Otherwise, I just get this mouse. This mouse is sweet. I'd give this like a 8.8 out of 10. Really cool mouse. Some people have complained about slippage on the sides here, just because of the way that the slats are oriented, and I have not shared that problem. I've actually, maybe it's the way I grip my mouse, because my fingers tend to slide forward, so these actually provide kind of a brace or some texturing, almost a grip against that. And also these lines on the actual mouse buttons, it's so shiny it's not picking them up, have really helped me zone in and lock in with my fingertips for critical moments. Yeah, those are my thoughts on that. Is it worth $180? The mouse, man, that's a steep ask because there's similar mice that weigh less and are made of just the same, structural integrity and quality at lesser cost. So, and are just as comfortable. It's still something I'd recommend, though. It's a great mouse for what it is. This has been FragWatch. I'll see you guys in the next one. Keep on